So we got to go to Ikea this week. Right?
Okay, so I don't like, time to go back to the store?
Right, because it's been a while since we went shopping and, you know, Ikea is fun and there's not a lot that I usually buy from there or can afford or want to spend money on, but they have some of the funnest, like, little doodah knick-knack treats. I don't know what you want to call them, but things that I love that are like under $5 at Ikea that just make my experience in my home and my kitchen so easy, enjoyable.
So I think what's funny is like it's easy to online shop and find great deals, but like I like to touch things and see the quality of it and if I really want it or really don't want it. And so going to Ikea is nice because they have kind of everything and it's displayed beautifully. It's fun to walk through, and again, there's not much we're actually taking home from Ikea because we're not redoing our house, we're not grabbing a ton of bookshelves. So this was the $5 and under challenge.
Yeah.
So we each grabbed 3 things, and so we're going to see what we came home with, and we're going to show you what we thought was really cool at Ikea. And again, let us know what you love at Ikea, preferably something cheap that most people can pick up at Ikea or order online, because online shopping's where it's at right now.
I know. Although I do want a new couch someday, so if you love Ikea couch, let me know.
Right.
All right, I'm going to go first because mine's kind of sitting right here in the corner. So I did not get this cup from Ikea. This is my daughter's cup that she just likes to drink her hot chocolate out of, or her herbal tea, which is where, reach off camera real quick. So this comes in handy. So I don't know if you can kind of see what that is. It's a kind of a weird thing. Let me tell you, when I was like, look what I got at Ikea, my family was like, I don't even know what to say about that, Mom. My husband asked if it was to remove eyeballs.
I'm sure you can come up with some other torture devices that might be for.
The children were around, so we didn't talk about all that. But later on, he was definitely like, that looks like it could be dangerous. So, anyways, love you, honey. But I actually bought it for him, which makes it even funnier. So it is to make your own tea. And one of the things with us eating differently is drinking herbal tea in the morning to wake up your stomach and blah, 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 blah. He does not like herbal teas. But he has learned that he likes just like minty water. Like, he can drink that. So we've been just throwing mint leaves in the water, which isn't fun to fish out and you don't always get it out or whatever else. So this was super cheap. This was $2.99. And on Amazon, they're like $3.99 to $4.99. I gotta wait for them to come in. So then you just set it in the warm water and let it steep for a few minutes, and then it's easy to clean and wash out and dump out. So we're just gonna set that aside for later.
There you go. Super useful, but maybe something you wouldn't have thought would be at Ikea to be like, oh, that's what I need.
I would never have thought to buy a little tea steeper holder. I don't even know what they're called. I think that's what I called it on Amazon when I Googled it.
We're going to make up the word, look up the word. Look up the word. And
I make up words.
We do that really well.
Yeah. All right, so what was your first useful item?
Okay, so my first useful item is the cheapest item I found, and so I got a squeegee. And so there's lots of uses for a squeegee.
It sounds so stupid to buy a squeegee, but they're useful.
Right, so when we moved into where we are now, we have a lot of glass shower doors, and in the master bath, we use a squeegee every time we shower to just squeegee off all the glass.
Oh, so you don't get that like speckled grime?
Yeah, so it doesn't have a chance to build up like it would otherwise. And we also have a lot of windows, and so we squeegee our windows. And then if you were washing cars, it's nice to have a squeegee handy too. So it's one of those do-it-yourselfer things, and this may end up in one of the kids' bathrooms so they can squeegee their doors. I may need to pick up a few more.
I was like, it is actually useful.
I know, I already have one in mind, so I'm adding to the list. But for $2, I was like, it's kind of, I'm not gonna say it's like high quality. I mean, it's pretty cheap, but for all I need it for, it's not, I don't need a like $6 squeegee.
$2.
Squeegee, squeegee.
All right, so my next one is could have been a 50-50 stupid, but I was smart and I didn't let it be a 50-50 stupid. So, and my family has already ripped into them because they were so excited when I brought them home. So
couldn't wait, couldn't wait.
Yes, they're the little bag clippies, so I don't have to use the binder clips.
That her husband has convinced her for the chips.
They're not. My daughter's using them, so he was so excited that I got these. So this is what it looks like when it's used. And look, they're pork rinds.
Oh, look at that. You've been converted.
Well, no, we learned we don't like regular flavored pork rinds. They have to be seasoned with something. So it's still a full bag.
There we go.
It has a clipping on it. So, but when we looked at these, the first ones that we found had twice as many, 3 times as many.
Right, 3 times. There was 30, and this one only had
10. Yep.
Pretty simple.
So the difference was, and they were only like 70 cents more expensive, right? Something
Maybe.
little.
It was really similar price.
Right. The difference is that 20 of them, itty bitty little Pac-Man mouth. Look at how tiny that is. Let me tell you, the only thing, I should have been a lot better prepared, is if you have a small bag of chips that you never finish, which, who does that? Seriously, who will not finish this? I mean, even me right now, I could finish this. This is ridiculous. You're never, like that's what we do in the corner of a big bag and whatever. So I decided that I was gonna get less, but that's because I didn't want 20 of these sitting in my drawer taking up space and never being used. So I thought, I'm not gonna be stupid, I want it to be useful. So we got the awesome Clippies. And did you know that if these are like bent out of shape, because you like use them in too big of things, you put them in a pot of boiling hot water and you let them, and it like retightens all the plastic. And so you can reuse them. So just a little hint if you didn't know that.
There you go. Way to be useful with your items.
And then we could do that like in jacuzzi with ourselves.
Go. Sorry, I need to go sit in the boiling water for a time.
Right. Set a timer.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. My second thing is for drinks. And so this is a little stir mixer dude. And I haven't ripped it out of its packaging.
Right.
Ha. Okay. So now that it has its batteries. Woo!
Sounds just like me.
Okay, we're gonna take our tea just to give you some feeling of what it's like when it mixes.
See how fast it can move my water.
That's right. Ooh, check that out. So I'm excited for hot chocolate.
Yes. That's exactly what I thought of.
I know, and we had those yummy, like from our keto box. We had those yummy chocolate drink mix with the almond milk. Here it is for hot chocolate season. So I'm really excited. Again, it was like $2.99, and I have this cool little stir thing. And who knows how many other uses I can find for this, but I thought it was really cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so our third thing is really kind of funny because it's the same thing because we both couldn't help it. And I needed one because I bought one previously at the dollar store. It's a dollar store, right? And so it went through the dishwasher and it came out with a cracked bottom. So I was like, it is not going to happen with this thing. So our last item.
It's so beautiful.
Right? It's like 4 cups. It's glass. It's got a beautiful, like, tight lip pour spout. That's
nice spout.
what I love about it. And it goes in the dishwasher. Yes. It won't crack on me. It's so beautiful.
Amazing. I know, because I have a nice, good 2-cup one, but I had a 4-cup one and it got left somewhere when we brought something somewhere. You know, when you have potlucks.
Right.
Anyway, so here it is, and now I can measure 4 cups. I have a big family, darn it, and 4 cups is important to measure at one time.
Right. And it just looks pretty.
So sometimes it's really handy because more than one person needs the same thing. It was super awesome to find together. And now they can be like friends at distant homes.
Right? We can come visit each other.
Right?
Right. So we took lots of photos of other fun things that we found that
just good deals that maybe we weren't going to buy this time, but like, hey, check this out. Hey, check that out. So we have a nice little like photo display for you of all the other awesome things at Ikea. And again, like, let us know what you're finding or if there's something that you love that you have to have too.
Right? Like this time around I didn't buy, we took a photo of it, the little scrubbers for your sink or for your dishes. They're like $1.99 and they've got a suction cup on the end that sticks right to your like sink so it never gets lost. And that's what I always buy there, but I just didn't need any because I always buy a ton when I go. So I was like, oh, I want to buy something new and not something that I always buy. I wanted to try something else from Ikea. So I did. So look for those too because those rock.
Yes. So again, lots of fun finds. Check it out and share all your fun, useful, and maybe some stupid things that you find at Ikea.
Right. And don't forget to like and subscribe and tell your friends to check out Stupid Useful.